So we've got some of these cakes unloaded thus far. There is so many in here. I'm gonna show you guys what we've got right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this open. Yeah, there's such a splendor and such a joy. You know, I'd probably just empty my whole bank account on this next year. 4 lineups of canister shell, 24 kits right here. Upon looking at the stash that I've got here, it's pretty incredible what I've managed to accumulate over some time regarding fireworks. Now, whether this ranges from anything like these assorted smoke balls right here, to even some of these whistling moon travelers, as you guys can see, these fireworks are amazing. Having smaller fireworks to light off on the 4th of July is an absolute go-to. They are my absolute favoritist types of fireworks because you get so many of them, and at the end of the day, guys, sometimes you have stuff left over that you don't even know what to do with anymore. Now, on the topic of small fireworks, yes, they are cheap, very inexpensive. I probably can't have enough small fireworks, but what if you have a super big budget and don't want to go for something small? You may be interested in getting some cakes, like 200-gram cakes like this. You might also be interested in some 500-gram cakes, which I don't even have with me today. I'm basically so skimped on fireworks that I have absolutely no big stuff. And as it grows into nighttime and things get a little more chaotic involving fireworks around the neighborhood or where you light them off at, you may want to participate and do the same thing. Now, the types of fireworks that we're going to be looking into today, guys, are actually not small fireworks like you guys see. Now, I had a video last year that I posted around the 4th of July, and in that video, I had a ton of canister shells, just assortments of different random things. I even had just packs and cases of 200-gram cakes, even 500-gram cakes. It was an absolute blast. It was probably the best 4th of July I've ever had, and it was all thanks to going wholesale. Now, if you guys have lots of money to spend, obviously, I don't recommend that a large chunk and portion of what you want to spend go on small fireworks per se. And if that criterion fits you, then this is a video for you, as we're going to be looking on buying fireworks wholesale. And of course, I'm going to do this the cheapest way possible, Cyphercraft style. And if you live in the Washington State area to buy this wholesale that I am giving you guys a tutorial on, then you better do it quick, because there's only so many days until 4th of July, and let's get on with the wholesale. And as you guys might know, there are just so many options out there in terms of wholesale, but it's always going to be the location that is the hindrance. And for me, since I am in the Pacific Northwest, this is where I am going to be purchasing my fireworks. Now, because I live in Washington State, this makes it super easy for me because I can just drive there and pick up the items without them having to be shipped, as having to ship wholesale fireworks is going to be a bit of a challenge. It is going to require you to drive to the location to actually pick up the wholesale. I know that there's 3 cases that I personally want to get from the Pyroland brand. The first up being this bottom shot full case right here. Now, this case, you get 12 of these bottom shot 200-gram cakes right here. So this is one of my personal favorites. It's the bottom shot fireworks cake. It's a 200-gram cake, and I really like the titanium vortex right here. As a lot of 200-gram cakes don't have that unique effect, I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my cart. Now, at first glance, it looks like nothing has happened, but if I come over to the corner, I can actually see that I have an item in my cart here, and this is the bottom shot full case of 12-1. Meaning you get 12 200-gram cakes in a single case for fireworks. Now I'll go back over to wholesale because there are a couple extra items that I want to get. Now, this other one is the whistling snowball. Oh, there it is. Now, it says sold out currently, but this may change in the future. But there is, in fact, an assortment that I do want to get. It is a wholesale item, and they have this exclusive box right here where you get 4 24 packs of shells, which is an insanely good deal, and this is a go-to for me. Now, that other cake that I'm going to wait on, which is the whistling snowball cake, I believe it is right here. It's basically the closest thing you can get to a Proline cake without actually having to go Proline. And that effect is just super rare and almost impossible to find in the regular fireworks market, which is why I'm gonna wait for the whistling snowball to come back in stock here. which may be in a day or so, and I will order those whistling snowballs later. Well, we are here at Pyroland Fireworks. This is where the tent is. I'm gonna go to where the wholesale is. Pretty sure the pickup is right over here like it was last year. Yeah, this is Pyroland Fireworks. Well, as you guys know, I am not the biggest fireworks YouTuber, which means I'm limited on just how many cases I can buy this year. Guys, I even have the Snowball case in the back seat. It's so heavy, I'm just too lazy to bring it out here. I'm gonna show you guys what we've got right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this open so you guys can see how cool it is to buy fireworks wholesale. Now, let's go ahead and start with our first cake right here, which is the bottom shot. Now, this is a 200-gram cake that comes 12-1 in the casing. It is probably my personal favorite cake that Pyroland offers, simply because of the wild effect that it has. If you guys have ever ordered wholesale before, and you have a favorite firework that you like to get, it is just one of the best feelings in the entire world. So we've got some of these cakes unloaded thus far. There is so many in here. For the price and the convenience, wholesale is amazing. It'd be nice to also neatly stack these, and we've even got this one right here to open. So this is our case right here. This is our second one for the Crazy Canister series. This is a wholesale case that you can also buy from Pyroland if you do the online order. Oh my gosh, this is just amazing. I don't know what it is about fireworks in general, but when you buy them wholesale, there is such a different vibe with it. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and get this one out up here. Yeah, there's such a splendor and such a joy. You know, I'd probably just empty my whole bank account on this next year. Is it a little heavy for you? Yeah, so we got the 24 neons right there by Pyroland. I know these aren't the greatest shells that Pyroland has to offer, but we've also got 3 more, and I'll show you guys which one is my favorite. You can go ahead and set that one down. So, little disclaimer, this might be my favorite. This is the 24 gold Nishiki shells, Weapons of Warfare. It is probably Pyroland's best canister shell, at least in my opinion. If you guys want to buy, I absolutely love these shells for the buck. All right, you can go ahead and put those down. Oh my goodness, this, oh, I forgot it had this beautiful wrapping on it. Yeah, so these are the Revelation shells. Now, I don't know exactly what all the performances are in here. Of course, you get 24 shells, which is amazing. Pyroland has probably the best items, and I don't even have to know what they do to understand that they are great fireworks. We've got 4 lineups of canister shell 24 kits right here. Probably the best and most exciting thing that I've got. And we also have the bottom shots. Yeah, now that is kind of a creative logo, I will admit, but they are great cakes, which is why I had to get them. They're just too good of fireworks, regardless of the peach on them. Well, at this point in time, everybody, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some really small fireworks, and they are unique because they're coming from Pyroland. If you'd like to join me for part 2 of this video, then go ahead and do so. I will see you guys later. Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna make a video with almost no space to record in. Well, we are back from our online order from purchasing from Pyroland. So one of the questions at this point in time may be, why is it important to go with something like wholesale? Well, obviously, if you like to spend a ton of money on fireworks, you're gonna be saving a lot of it in doing so. Simply because you're getting a lot more product for the buck. There's just absolutely no reason to not do something like this, especially if you want to just completely rack up your 4th of July with the 24 kits, or even having cases of 200-gram cakes like this. So we've got 6 on top right here, and we've also got another 6 on the bottom. So the wholesale pickup is extremely easy. There's no membership. You literally just go online and what items you want to get, and you go and you pick it up. It's literally that easy. So here's the weapons of warfare, which I already showed you guys. It is a complete 24 kit canister shell assortment. Very high brakes, amazing willow effect. It's kind of like this sparkly glitter that I absolutely love with fireworks for the hang time. And then we got these 3 other ones right here. Now, as you can see, I'm getting very crammed in here in trying to show all the shells and everything. There are just too many fireworks, everybody. Having 4 different canister shell kits, in my opinion, just adds a lot of variety and mixture to the show you might want to do on the 4th. As having a 4-1 case of the same exact item might get a little boring, obviously depending on what you're doing, but this is my favorite go-to right here. Now, they are back in stock last I checked, and as of posting this video, there's virtually only 4 or 3 days left. Of course, that is in terms of purchasing fireworks in Washington State. So if you like the brand and the wholesale that I got today, this is officially where I go to get my wholesale items so I can have a ton of product to demo on the 4th of July. Can you believe it, guys? The season is coming. 'Tis the season to celebrate with fireworks and not let our freedom be infringed. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I appreciate you for looking. Be sure to check out my Pyroland shopping video that's coming up in the next day or so. I'll probably already have it posted. Well, that is it, everyone, and I do thank you for looking. Remember, guys, if you want to buy fireworks cheap, just look for a wholesaler near you, and I will see you guys in the next one.